Hello, dear viewers, and welcome to a new episode of Games and Names. Our sport for this episode is the sport of basketball, and our featured star guest is Miramar Miqdad, and she is a Lebanese basketball player. She plays her basketball here in Egypt for Az-Zuhur club. So let's get to know more about Miramar and about women's basketball in the upcoming minutes of Games and Names. Basketball is a team sports in which two teams, most commonly of 5 players each, opposing one another on a rectangular court, compete with the primary objective of shooting a basketball approximately 9.4 inches or 24 centimeters in diameter through the defender's hoop, a basket of 18 inches or 46 centimeters in a diameter mounted 10 feet or 3.048 meters high to a backboard at each end of the court, while preventing the opposing team from shooting through their own hoop. A field goal is worth 2 points unless made from behind what is called the three-point line. Then it's obviously worth 3 points. After a foul, time play stops and the player fouled or designated to shoot a technical foul is given one or more 1-point free throws. The team with the most points at the end of the game wins. But if regulation play expires with a score tied, an additional period of play, overtime, is mandated. There are no draws or ties in basketball. Players advance the ball by bouncing it while walking or running, dribbling, or by passing to a teammate, both of which require considerable skill. On offense, players may use a variety of shots: the layup, the jump shot, or a dunk. On defense, they may steal the ball from a dribbler, intercept passes, or block shots. Either offense or defense may collect a rebound that is missed, a shot that bounces from rim or backboard. It is a violation to lift or drag one's pivot foot without dribbling the ball, to carry it, or to hold the ball with both hands, then resuming dribbling. The 5 players on each side fall into the 5 playing positions. The tallest player is usually the center. The tallest and strongest is the power forward. A slightly shorter but more agile player is the small forward. And the shortest players, or the best ball handlers, are the shooting guard and the point guard, who implement the coach's game plan by managing the execution of offensive and defensive plays. Informally, players may play 3-on-3, 2-on-2, or 1-on-1. Invented in 1891 by Canadian-American gym teacher James Naismith in Springfield, Massachusetts in the US, basketball has evolved to become one of the world's most popular and widely viewed sports.
Hi, my name is Miramar Miqdad. I'm a Lebanese basketball player. Currently, I'm the foreign player of Az-Zuhur club in Egypt, Cairo. I've been playing basketball ever since I was 6 years old. It's been my hobby, it's been my passion, it's been everything my whole life. And hoping for a great season this year. I started playing basketball in Saudi Arabia, in Jeddah. I was born and raised there. I started actually at the age of 6 years old. And after that, I moved directly to Lebanon, where I continued my career as a professional basketball player. I played with the Lebanese national team as well. Last year, I went and played in Greece with a team called Pas Yanina. And this year, I'm in Egypt. I think the most important thing for a basketball player, any basketball player, is discipline, consistency, and hard work, to never give up. I see a lot of very good players here in Egypt. They have a lot of good skills, but I think a lot of people lack consistency and discipline. It's very important if you want to reach somewhere, and if you want to be playing as a foreigner or you want to play in top teams in Egypt. Even the national team of Egypt, they're great, and they won the African Cup, which is congratulations. I think this is the most important thing. It's discipline and hard work. You need to put in the hard work more than your competitors. You need to be a better version of yourself. You need to hit the gym, you need to hit the basketball court You need to shoot extra hours. You need to put in the work so when the real time comes, this is when it shows. Right now, Egypt, in my opinion, and in fact, it's the best in the Arab world. It's always been very high level basketball. As I said, very good basketball players. Compared to other countries, I just think they take it more professionally, I think with the money-wise, because like even the coaches in the league, everyone talks about EuroLeague, but the Arab League, especially Egypt, it's a very tough league. The girls really work hard on themselves. The coaches train the girls a lot of times, and it's very nice, and the trainings are very good. But I just think that the level of, in Europe, I think you have more foreigners in the teams. You have like 3 foreigners. In Egypt, you have 1. I think they should add the foreigners, and that would be great for the level of Egypt, especially that it's the only Arab. Lebanon are starting in January, hopefully, if the current situation continues as good. I think Egypt now is the top basketball in the Arab world. I played in many different tournaments, very high-level tournaments. I played in West Asia, I played in Arab Championship as Lebanese national team, and I played with Riyadi, I played with Hermentman. I think every tournament has its value. Every tournament has this little thing, especially when the competition is high. So for me, basically, any title that we won is as important as the next one. Not just the way he plays, his leadership on the court, his existence on the court really affects everyone. His knowledge of basketball, the way he speaks to his teammates. He's just a coach on the court, and I think the way that his age right now and the level that he's still performing, and whenever you put him, there's a title. So for me, he's a great guy. And of course, Fadi Khatib is another legend in basketball in Lebanon. But I think for me now, especially that he's still playing, it's Soma. For me, I choose Europe more than NBA, especially because the level of basketball, as I said, is different. There's more defense, the tactics are different. Maybe because I'm used to the European coaches. I've had European coaches for 2 years. And I think the only thing that we need is more support from the Federation of Basketball to the girls or to the men to be able to reach high level of basketball. If we're talking about NBA, it's just, of course, many different players, more money. And I think that's what's really going to help, more exposure for the players. I think that's what's going to help the basketball exposure. For now, ever since Lebanon has competed in for example, West Asia, as I said, or where we were always shining, and it's sad to see the Lebanese basketball drop. I'm hoping the support continue. I'm hoping we get back on our feet, because Lebanese basketball is like European basketball. We have amazing athletes. Most of our athletes and coaches have left Lebanon to coach outside, to play outside. Our level is really, for me, my personal experience is very high, hence my existence here as a foreigner. We work on ourselves a lot, we have great coaches, and hopefully we'll be back.
freedom. Everybody needs to be a part of them. Never be enough on the prodigal son. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Ready that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. Yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes. Go critical, lead it just to go. Don't wanna be the parenthetical, hypothetical. Working on something that I'm proud of. Out of the box, an epoxy to the world and the vision we've lost. I'm an apostrophe. I'm just a symbol to remind you that there's more to see. I'm just a product of the system of catastrophe. And yet a masterpiece, and yet I'm half diseased. And when I am deceased, at least I go down to the grave and die happily. And leave the body of my soul to be a part of me. I do what it takes. Whatever it takes. Everybody needs to be a part of them. Never be enough on the prodigal son. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Ready that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. Yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes. Go critical, lead it just to go. Don't wanna be the parenthetical, hypothetical. Working on something that I'm proud of. Out of the box, an epoxy to the world and the vision we've lost. I'm an apostrophe. I'm just a symbol to remind you that there's more to see. I'm just a product of the system of catastrophe. And yet a masterpiece, and yet I'm half diseased. And when I am deceased, at least I go down to the grave and die happily. And leave the body of my soul to be a part of me. I do what it takes. Whatever it takes.
Basketball is not just a game, it's a way of life. It teaches you many things. It gives you make new friends, you make family members. Coming here to Egypt for me, moving away from the house, my teammates are now my family. So basically it's just really making you feel like home, and it just changes your way of life. It's as I said, it's about discipline. It teaches you the good and the bad, and I love competing, and basketball is a very competitive sport. Corona, I hope it's end 2020, and I'm wishing everyone health. But during Corona, for me especially, I never stopped training. And when I was in Lebanon, I never stopped training. I hit the ceiling. I did my own gym workout because I always had something. Like, for me, I think everyone should always have a goal. Whatever circumstances come your way, just don't make them cross these obstacles, because it's very hard and it's getting harder. But the fact that I said Egypt knew how to, the federation knew how to avoid these, and they continued, and they just faced it and they continued, which is amazing, that because they're making us play what we love, which is basketball. And the fact that Corona is still hitting other countries and they're stopping basketball and they're not able to play, for me, I think on a personal level, don't stop training, because if this is what you do, don't stop. This is when I was talking about consistency. We all go off track sometimes, but always get back on track. My family have always been supportive. My mom, my dad, my brothers, they've always been supportive. We're a very athletic family. My eldest brother plays rugby, my little brother plays soccer, and I know soccer here, football is, and my twin brother plays volleyball. So my family was always most supportive to me, and especially my connection with my little brother, Ibrahim, is very, very tight. He's always been pushing me, supporting me, and basically I think just I've been trying to, like, during the hard times, we all try to motivate each other, but everyone is so down, so we need to find our own motivation. For me, it's the love for the game. As I said before, we're going through very hard times right now. Hopefully we will get better. Don't stop training. Don't stop hitting the gym. Be disciplined. Be disciplined with yourself. You don't need to try to get a better version of yourself every time. Hit the gym. Get workouts on the court. Try to shoot extra when you have the time. Don't only think about yourself, think about making your team better. Work hard on yourself, get a good diet plan, and just keep playing. But at 21, hopefully. Getting better for every day, a better version of myself, making my family proud, making my mom proud. Dreams to play, to keep playing what I love.
Feeling miserable, always hanging on to the visual. I wanna be invisible, looking at my years like a martyrdom. Everybody needs to be a part of them. Never be enough, I'm the prodigal son. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, run me like a racehorse, pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, word upon your lip. Better that you rip. Break me down and build me up, whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. working on something that I'm proud of. Out of the box, an epoxy to the world and the vision we've lost. I'm an apostrophe. I'm just a symbol to remind you that there's more to see. I'm just a product of the system of catastrophe, and yet a masterpiece, and yet I'm half diseased. And when I am deceased, at least I go down to the grave and die happily, and leave the body of my soul to be a part of me. I do what it takes, whatever it takes.